Okay, welcome to another episode. For the thing I was recording with, decided it didn't want to record anymore. That's Windows 10. So I've spent about a half an hour trying to get OBS back on here and get it set up so that it can actually record something. But of course, it's going to be not the best quality because I just do not have the power machine. And so I had to downgrade the specs to get this to work. So anyway, welcome, and I hope you enjoy. We do have Mindless Machine here. We're going to be a little laggy because of what we're doing. So and for some reason it looks like I'm squatting, but I don't know. We will make this work somehow. But yeah, definitely laggy. Let me do on screen here. Let's do some video settings. We'll put our render distance down some. Views over 16 are effective in local world. Let's see. So 2 tiny facets. We don't really want 2. Let's try 10. We have fog. Who cares? Quality. Let's go ahead and turn off a few things. Custom font, swamp colors. We'll turn those off. Custom sky, will turn that off, and hopefully this helps. Okay, so yeah, that's a little better. Okay, first we were talking about the Brown District, so I figure I will make a visit to the Brown District. We have Mindless Machines here. We had started in the last episode what we were going to do and did some ideas and some color palettes and a few buildings. And there's a cheeseburger. That's what we got. We got a cheeseburger, people. Everybody hungry? Okay. We do have our teleporter here in the Brown District, and I believe we've completed the Brown District. It was really fun to do. We started with this waterfall. As you can see, we have a nice waterfall. Watch the water, and we have a, oh, there he is. There's Gollum. So I'm going to call him Gollum. Hi there, buddy. Basically, hey, go walk away from me when I'm talking to you. Hi there, buddy. Yeah, he's our security force here. We had some mobs that were trying to get at our villagers' pool, but then he can't get out. So hopefully he doesn't go in the pool, but he does love this pool. It's really nice.
Oh, he's offering you a flower.
Hi, buddy. You want to give me a flower? I'll take it. Drop it. Drop it. You're not dropping it.
He's actually probably offering it to Rolf inside the shop.
Oh. Well, I don't think he's going to get it through the wall. So, of course, you're going to have a little picnic area over here. So we have some picnic tables and a little grill. You know, do a little grilling. We have a little bench here, so you can kind of look out and kind of reflect on your day, like your recording decides to stop working, things like that. We want some flowers, some trees, some bushes. We got a little pack of wood here. I like to stand on it for some reason. And over here we have another bench, so you can kind of look around. We have fences around this because mobs really love to walk up this way. So we definitely had to protect our villagers. This monstrosity here is what I talked about I wanted to do in the last episode. But we'll show you that in a minute. Where did did Mr. Mindless go?
I'm behind you.
Oh, do you want to show your buildings?
Well, sure.
Okay.
So, first off, we have Rolf. Rolf runs Rolf's Specialty Foodstuffs.
Mm-hmm.
So if we go in here and we talk to Rolf, essentially what he offers is some of the more difficult or expensive food items for pretty cheap. All he really wants is, I think, eggs and sugar, I think.
And
so he's pretty cheap. He can buy really nice food stuff for pretty cheap.
And if you do that, you can get one of these. Some cake. But I'm not hungry yet, so I'm not going to put it down, because once you put it down, you can't pick it back up.
Right. So, fun story. Rolf is actually named after one of my real-life friends in Germany. Rolf is part of a moped group in Germany. And so I'm sort of immortalizing him in Minecraft in a way.
That's what it's for.
And next up we have Adelaide's Cookies and Cakes, which is exactly as it sounds. Give her wheat and eggs, and she'll give you either cookies or cakes, depending on what you prefer.
And this is where I got my cake, by the way.
Oh, I see. This was actually our junk chest that we had when we started building, so there's just a bunch of building supplies in there at the moment.
But if you need building supplies, you know where to go. And blueberry cake. Blueberry cake. That'd be good.
Yeah. I think that's actually azalea, I think is what that's named.
I'm calling it a blueberry cake.
Sure, why not? All right. Let's see, next up, let's have a look at Herzog.
Wait a minute. Hold it. I didn't see this before.
Ah, you just now noticed that, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Neat, huh?
I like it. So he put is that a head?
It is. It's a head called a illusion block.
I like it. Okay, I just saw that. I had to stop.
All right. This is Herzog. Herzog runs Herzog Seeds. Basically, all he wants is iron. But if you give him iron, he'll give you any kind of seed you want and a whole lot of them.
Which is good, because seeds are easier to get than iron. Cool.
So if you're looking to build a quick farm and you've got some iron, you can trade it over and just have as many seeds as you need.
Cool beans.
Yeah. And then over here, you can probably hear all the noise. This is an Eggomatic I made.
Well, I turned my sounds down to like 2 so we don't hear the chickens.
Well, it sounds like a whole lot of chickens right now.
In fact, it looks like it's backed up.
Yep. So, yeah, I imagine that's full.
So anyway, if you need eggs, you can get them here. It's a free will donation to the charity of your choice. You can take your eggs and then just give whatever you wish to the charity of your choice. Humanitarian effort here.
Well, over here's the butcher shop. This is Jonas that runs the butcher shop. So this guy, you'll see he's got assorted meats. And if you talk to him, all he wants is eggs. So this is why we have an Eggomatic outside, because the Eggomatic is to essentially bargain with him.
Yeah. Because he likes to go get cake, so he gets some wheat and takes the eggs and eats cake. So he's a vegetarian, that's why he's selling all the meat.
Yeah, he's happy. I gave him some eggs.
Yeah, I turned off particles too, so I don't see those.
Yeah, he's happy.
I've turned down lots of settings to make this not be so jumpy. So.
I see. All right. Well, if we go further down here, this is an ender chest. We've got a couple of... these are, I guess, the guardians of the village, you might say.
And my puppy.
Yeah.
Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. And then we have the ender chest, so we can get our goods, and a crafting table, and a picture.
Yeah. The farm people aren't very rich, but they've got a nice shared community resource for the ender chest. And of course, we've already seen the hamburger joint there.
Yeah.
So you can get yourself burger.
Hamburger. You can go upstairs if you're tired and have a little sleep.
Well, this is where the proprietor sleeps.
And see the kitty kitty?
Hi, kitty.
Hey! You don't get to go away. He was escaping.
Yeah, kitty's got a mind of its own.
So that's the kitty.
Let's see. This is residential.
So, no bed. You know. Cool.
And then we got over here. Oh yeah, we got Thomas.
We got a little thing out here you can kind of peruse. Then we got Thomas.
Thomas is the only name that breaks the motif. Thomas is, I think, an English name. This whole village they're all German names. But Thomas, let's see what is it? You give him a seed and he can multiply it. So you give him one seed and he'll make a full stack out of it. He's like the master die maker. He can just make seeds.
Cool beans. In case you didn't have iron, at least you can get, if you have one, you can get more.
That's it. Right now, that's all the people who live here. I'd love to put some standard villagers, non-named ones who just wander around and do their own thing. I haven't spawned them yet because I wanted to put the shopkeepers in here first.
Yeah. Well, this is our farming building. And it's kind of cool. Water will drop down here, and that's how everything gets harvested. We have our light source. We have water here and water under here. We have a little walkway here so you don't break any crops. And we have our hopper line which goes that way, and we'll show you the output of that a little later. So the wheat's ready. This is the wheat floor. This is the, actually the door's over here, carrot floor. So there's your carrots. You don't want to fall in there because there's no way out.
I'm out.
Yeah, you're going to have to fly. I haven't figured out how to keep you from falling in there, but whatever. This is the potato floor. So these are all the potatoes. And then we go up to the next floor. And this is the beets. So we have some beets, and you know, if you want to get a view, you can kind of look out the windows the higher up you get. And then we have the top floor, which I would say is your sinister floor. It's your nether wart. And then this is all wood in the ceiling here, and the water will come down here, flow, harvesting, pushing everything to the center, goes down the center, gets pushed back to the sides, and each floor repeats that. And we'll see that when we harvest it, because everything's ready to be harvested, and I waited for on camera and hopefully not crash my game when I hit the button.
Okay, I'm going to stand at the top when you hit the button.
Okay.
I want to see it all the way from the top down.
So, I'm going to hit the button and then run up the stairs, and we'll catch the water at some point. So it should be flowing.
There we go.
So
Another water.
We'll kind of watch here in the beat. So see, the water's coming down, pushing everything to the center. And then it goes to the side, pushes to the center, pushes to the, go to the side, pushes to the center, and then down to the wheat. Goes to the side, pushes to the center, and then you just kind of wait here until everything gets thrown into the center, or until you just get tired of waiting for it. And then you hit the button again. Well, actually, no, you don't have to hit the button. It's timed. So
nice.
You can hit this button and just walk away. Let's go back to the top and see where we're at. Still got water flowing. It does a full stack of 64 and a weight. So I figured that's enough time to get everything. So yeah, the water's already stopped. So it's now, it'll be in this floor here.
Here it comes.
And then it diminishes, and then we go down, and you'll see it diminishing in this little chamber here, and then it diminishes here, and then it will diminish in this chamber, up there, eventually. And then it's diminishing there. Oh, it's got stuff stuck. I'm going to have to look at that. Looks like things are getting stuck in the center, which I was not counting on. So we'll have to make some tweaks or something. This is the first time I've actually tested it. So anyway, we'll have wheat. Yeah. And then you get to have the fun of going to replant everything, but we're not going to do that. I'll do that later. And then you're saying, well, where do you get your goods? Well, you have to go outside because everybody knows farmers are, they sell to, the supermarkets and things, but they also have a nice farmer's market. So that's what this is. So this is where all your seeds and stuff would end up if they actually worked. It may take a little bit to get over here because there's quite a few hoppers. And also I'm not sure if any seeds actually made it. It should be in the bottom chest first. So yeah, we actually have seeds going into this one, so I'll have to look at that. Seeds should not be coming into here. But we do have our wheat here, and more wheat's coming in. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure why we're getting seeds in that, but I will be fixing that this week. Now that I know what to do. And just to give you an idea of what happens, this door leads into the sorting system, which is where I will be doing some work. This is just the sorting system. Oh, I know why it's doing that. I didn't actually finish the sorting system. It's not really sorting. Everything's going into the first chest.
Oh, I gotcha.
So that'd be why. And the reason I know that is because if you look in there, they should be 4 dirt blocks and then the wheat, and there's just wheat. So yeah, it's all gonna go in there. Nothing should really make it into these other ones. So yeah, I will be fixing that. But anyway, that is which one of these did I come to? This one. That is the farmer's market for the farming district. So then you're saying, well, if you did all that work, now what are you going to do? Well, we talked about that, and we have some industrials, and I'm going to sneeze, so I'll be just a second. No, that was coming no matter what.
Nice work.
Woo. Okay, so, I love these pumpkins, by the way, in this texture pack, because these have different faces.
That's nice.
So
it's got a creeper face.
yeah, I love it. So we were saying, okay, we have our farming district, because you got to have a farming district. And we have our dye district for your artisan goods, things like that. So we'll go back to the castle, because we're going to take a stroll. And should we go to bed first?
Yes.
Yeah. Where we're going is not really the safest at this point in time. So we were thinking, okay, we're going to have some very important rich people in our area. Not quite as rich as, the people who live in this castle, but they think they are. So they're going to want a place to live. And where are you at? So we thought we'd get... Oh, there you are.
Oh.
Almost made it. So we said, okay, they got to have a place to live. They're going to be probably paying their taxes to help pay for all the construction going on. So we did some scouting around and said, well, where would they want to live? Well,
Mini zombie.
By the mini zombie, definitely. That's a given. They just love the mini zombies. But they'd probably like this little tree area. They wouldn't want to be too close to the Brown District or the Dye District, but they'd want to be able to have their people go there to go get the goods. So this is it. This is the Richie Rich Gold District. As you can see, the fountain for the entryway has emeralds and gold and quartz. We have a nice door here. There's no handle, but there's a button. You hit the button and what happens? The door disappears and you can come in. And then the door shuts behind you. And of course they couldn't have a normal door.
No.
They had to have the special door.
It's a magic door.
Yeah. This is probably goods. We have a nice water fountain there. On top of this is a tree, but currently no way to actually get up there. But you can see the tree.
The plan is that this particular village is going to be very large, tall, and spread out. And so having these very tall structures like this will make sense once we kind of build it up.
Yep. And just so you know, you see the red districts has their pillar. And it gives you haste and regen. We have the Brown District over there. It has its pillar and it gives you the haste and regen. And here's the Gold District pillar. It gives you haste and regen. Of course, if you go that way, there's another pillar over there, haste and regen. Over this way, 2 chunks away, because you know they want plenty of land, is another pillar with haste and regen.
There's a lot of haste and regen.
Yeah, definitely. And then there's another pillar over that way, another haste and regen. So at the 4 corners of basically a 2x2 chunk area is haste and regen. And of course, that's not good enough for these people. I mean, these people are entitled. I mean, obviously, if you haven't seen that from the door, they wanted more than just, you know, the simple haste and regen everybody else has. So if you come into the center, of course, it'd only be for the, you know, center people. If you look at the top of my screen, you get jump, speed, strength, regeneration, and haste.
So bouncy.
That is a 4x4 beacon. I don't have any blocks. Did you bring any blocks?
Yeah, I've got tons of blocks.
Okay, let's get up there. You can build me a ladder.
There you go.
Because I've not actually shown people that, and I didn't really come prepared. I got cake. I mean, I don't know what more you could want, but
yeah, just pillar yourself up. We'll knock them down.
Yeah. So that was fun. Let's do that again. And again, I'm going to make a stairway because obviously I am not doing this very well. Okay, up, up. Parkour, hardcore parkour. Up, up. Okay, so I didn't know this off the top of my head. I was going to experiment with it. Then I did the research and I didn't have to. You can combine pillars. So I can put 2 more coming this way, but I have to build this out again. Basically, you just need the levels to be 1 for the first level on each side of all the beacons you have, and then another level making a pyramid. So I could give them 2 more things, but I don't know what else they'd want, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I mean we got jump boost, speed, strength, regen, haste. I mean
what's
it's crazy.
More
and basically, yeah, you're completely overpowered at this point.
Yeah, and of course all the beacons look like this, only smaller. They have the gold, the emerald layer, and then 2 gold layers. As with beacons, if you didn't know, you don't have to use the same material. You just have to use the materials that beacons can use. So I couldn't use quartz or anything, but I can use the emerald, diamond, gold, or iron. And of course, these people would want gold and emerald. So, yep, there you go. That's where we're at the moment. And, yeah. Now what? What do you want to do?
Well, primarily I was going to work on building out the gold district. I was having some fun with this.
Okay. I'm going to start taking away a couple of these, and we do have some haste going on and some speed, so yeah.
Super fast. I think to get on the fence, we're going to have to go towards the brown district. I think that's the most jumpable fence we've got so far.
Okay, where are we going again? What are we doing?
Well, to get back to the door, you have to hop the fence.
Oh.
And I think the best spot to do that is here.
Yeah, with parkour. Oh, okay.
Overshot.
That's okay. I can get back on. Whee!
There you go.
Who says I can't do parkour? Just about everybody, that's who. So, parkour. So I assume that this is the streets.
Right.
Very light. We have some nice, I don't know what he's doing, but hey. That's what he does. And then we got a nice pool down there. So,
yeah, there's kind of, I'm building above the ground, and I kind of want to have this thing where there's a sort of above ground and below ground levels. And so right now I'm kind of very tediously and very dangerously building above that lower level. So essentially, if I fall through, I have to make that big trek back to the fence line to run all the way back. But I think inside this little box right here on either side of this entrance road is going to be buildings. So the buildings will extend above and below this point. So in other words, they'll be like the sub-layer, and then they'll be like the upper layer. Because for every rich community, there's a counterculture, right? So that's kind of like the sewer people here.
I think there was a movie, one of the Insurrection or something, where they went to, or maybe it wasn't that. No, it wasn't that. Maybe it was a video game. The one where they run around, whatever her name was. They had a city where up top was the Richie Rich, and then underneath was the not so Richie Rich. I don't think we want, that big of a difference because,
right.
But yeah, that obviously you're going to have people that are rich enough to be here, but not rich enough to live above,
Right.
So, what do you want me to do? Anything?
Well, we can. Oh no, I fell through. The thing I told you very specifically you shouldn't try to do.
Well, come up this way. I will do this.
Let's.
can
Yeah,
just do that.
I can just build out the road because
Fine.
I've got the blocks to do it.
So do you want mine gone? Probably.
Well, yeah,
They're
they don't
gone now.
quite. All right.
I've already done it because I'm hasted.
Well, that's good.
Hey, 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 guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Huh?
What's
Huh?
up?
Guess what? Guess what? You know
You
what?
got
Do
you got haste.
you know what time it is? Hmm? Do you want?
Mob time.
Nope, nope,
Mob 30.
nope, 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 nope. You know what time it is? Cake time.
Oh,
It's cake time. I can eat something. You want some cake?
I guess I don't need any just yet.
You're not hungry?
No, not yet.
I can eat all but one piece. I just
All
can't
right.
finish it.
Okay, I'll try. I'll do my best.
Okay, there's a piece of cake for you. Can't say I didn't give you nothing. Give you a piece of cake on dirt.
Yeah, you didn't even put it on a table. You're like, here, let me throw this cake on the ground.
Hey, it's cake. I'll eat it. I don't really care.
It might be ground cake, but it's still cake.
Yeah. Oh, I had ender pearls. I could have got you up here real easy.
Oh, yeah, I just had some. I guess I got rid of them.
Here. I have like 4 stacks, so there's a stack.
Cool.
So do you want any cross pieces in this, or this just going out? What are we doing?
Well, all right. So I kind of want to fill the contour of the land, so I'm sort of building out the roads to fit a sort of to fit the flattest parts of it. So essentially, once it gets to these hills or where it needs to sort of rise up, I'm kind of ending the roads. I'm going to work on building the how this motif goes vertical after I build it out flat. So what I'd like to do is build buildings inside these gaps, and this right here could be an entrance to a very large building, so that when you walk in the front door, you're greeted with this massive building right here.
So what I'm doing is stupid, or
No, it could be. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Like, we could do this building that extends all the way from that ledge on the left over there to all the way to this ledge over here. So this whole thing could become a building. Like,
let me look at something real quick, because I like what you're saying. I like what you're throwing down there.
yeah.
But I had an idea. What about, okay, 3 layers. You have the down layer. You have this layer with a big building like you were saying. And
Yeah.
then from there you have some stairs like from this center part that will bring you up here. And this will be like the wealthiest person's house on this, with their little private pool area right down here.
Okay, I see where you're going.
And we do have somebody who gave us comments, and they were really nice comments.
Okay.
So I would like to have that person's house be right here.
All right.
Do you have a sign?
Well, I guess that's.
Because if not, I'll go get one.
Are you talking about like a building site?
No, a sign.
A sign? I can make one.
Okay, if you make one real quick, we can put somewhere just a sign saying the person's name or account was TOMBA1. So that will be the person who lives on this hill.
All right. Let's see here. What was the username on that again? Let me see if I can spell that out.
TOMBA1.
Bam.
Okay. Yep. That'll do it. So that person gave us some really nice comments and on a few of our videos, and I thought they were nice enough that they now just became the wealthiest citizen in this area of extreme wealth, and they will have a house right here.
Cool.
So thank you for your comments, and enjoy a virtual house you'll probably never actually get to walk through, but we'll show it to you. So
And it will be nice.
yeah. But I was thinking, it would be, if you think about it, a residential district like this with shops and things would probably have the, one person who bought the land and started it. So, and I just saw this little impression here thinking, well, that's a private pool there, or whatever, a private garden, something that only they would have. Nobody else will be able to get there. And then their house, of course, would be up here so they can kind of keep an eye on what's going on. So, and who knows, maybe they'll have beacons too. We'll have to see.
That's great.
What happened?
It's all right. Well, I was actually planning on leveling this out anyway and extending this. This should probably be a little bit more surface area. Although, it'd be fun to do this in the style of like sort of ultra-modern minimalist, where it's like a 2-story house, but it has a very unique design. Could be fun. Mm-hmm. Still, I think we'll need more surface area, so building this out is definitely a priority. So, that being said, were you wanting to just leave these stairs directly off this road here? Up to that?
I was thinking, just my idea, this is like a smaller road. So you'd walk this way, and it would lead you over to here. And either we'd have stairs going up, or we could have stairs going inside of this mountain, purely white and gold, and have an internal staircase that would go up and maybe have a key lock here that you would have to have a certain key to get in. So, whatever you think would work. But I thought straight off the entryway, this little smaller road kind of leads into it.
Okay. Let's do it. Oh. Not having much luck at night with those things.
Well, that's because you want beacons? We can put some beacons, I guess.